This grinding method I call push button, get jelly. Uh, Party setup. One person set up with a gambit to cast Fire. Which, here, I'll show you my gambits. So, Fran, Foe Weak, Fire. Okay. One person set up with a gambit to heal and cast Asuna. If you do not have Asuna, set up a gambit to dispel poison and confuse. So here we go. Kira, ally HP, less than 50%. Ally Annie, Asuna. Alright. And then one person you bring along for the ride. Vaughn. Alright, so this farming method, while I go there, will net you 5,520 XP a minute, or 331,200 XP an hour, 15 LP a minute, or 900 LP an hour, and you will also make 60,687 gil when you sell the max amount of loot drops from the jellies. This is also a good way to farm up teleport stones too, so if you're running low and you need some teleport stones, use this method to get teleport stones. Alright, so how you do this farming, and I'll show you here. So right there, the yellow crystals where you'll spawn in at when you teleport here, and then you'll run into this box room right here, and then down into this corridor. Kind of has like a sideways triangle, and then you run over here to where this Pithead Junction B is what they call it, but there's a little like button here that you press, which you can tell by the little gear in the circle. So, alright, so you run into this room, you run up here, and you literally push button, get jellies. There we go. So jellies are spawning. The amount that's spawned is totally based on RNG. I have gotten as little as 10 jellies and as many as 22. Usually on average I get about 14, 15. So that's where all my experience numbers come from, is based on 15 jellies. Another factor in the amount of jellies you will run into is based on how many of them will cast Divide. They will only divide unless they have been hit with a physical attack, so make sure the party members are not casting fire are just doing their little melee attack. Another thing I like to note, the amount of XP per jelly. Ones that don't divide will give you 404 XP. The ones that do will give you a reduced amount of 368 XP per jelly. So, you know, if you have a jelly that divides, it creates two jellies. So itself and then the one it divided into. So that's two of them worth 368 XP. So it's good to let them divide, but I wouldn't sit there and like be like, okay, I gotta make them all divide. Just go in, kill, get out, reset. The loot you get from the jellies are water crystals, yellowed liquid, pebbles, and teleport stones. I usually farm until I have 99 of each of those, and then go sell them for, you know, a little over 60k gold. Gil. So in order to repeat the process, you have to go exactly 3 rooms away. So I'll run back to the yellow crystal that you teleport in from, and repeat the whole process over again. You might notice that, hey, you know, you could just go up here and back to the yellow crystal. Don't do that. It's not going to work. You need to go 3 rooms away. Plus, when the button is in the blue state, it actually blocks off access to the yellow crystal. So here we go, push button, get jellies. And you can see just Fran is just pooping out fire all over the place. They'll poison you, they'll confuse you, they'll even afflict blind. It's not a big deal. Just make sure you have somebody set up that can dispel it. So after you finish, you push button again, turns blue, and then the gate opens, and run into a T-Rex butt. And I do this while fleeing to maintain my chain. I don't want them to kill any of these to screw up the chain, because then that screws up your ability to get drops. So then we run back all the way back to the yellow crystal. And then we're done. So let's look here at our loot. So 89 water magicite, 25 yellow liquid, 30 pebbles. Just keep doing that until you got 99 of each. Go sell them, and then you make 60,000 gil. So that is my guide on push button get jelly farming.